Hey guys, Scott Freeman, Duke Boy here again. I am actually in a very historic part of Baldwin County, another very historic part. But this is Spanish Fort, Alabama. This is where the last battle of the Civil War happened, Mobile Bay. And I am actually at one historic marker here in Spanish Fort. It's the first one that I found. Albert Carey Danner. He was born in 1843, died in 1921. He was born in Winchester, Virginia, and he fought for enlisted in the State Guard. In 1861, he became a private in the Confederate States Army. He was captured during the Battle of Wilson's Creek and escaped. Captain Danner fought under Generals Johnston, Hood, and Bragg. He survived 47-day siege at Vicksburg. He was successful but mobile businessman dealing in lumber, coal, and finance, and headed the Joint Rivers and Harbors Committee under Theodore Roosevelt. That's pretty cool. But I just wanted to show you his historic marker. There's not much to see. It's just a historic marker, but this is where he lived. So just this place is so upbeat now, and it's a lot of nice homes in here, but I'm driving, so give me a minute. I'm just trying to go to all of these places. And here's another one. This is Confederate Drive. There's historic markers all throughout here. This is I'm going to bring it up. You may not be able to see it see it? There it is. But if I do it that way, it's in reverse. So I'm going to go over here, spin you around. Oop. And there it is. Named in honor of the 1,810 men in gray who defended the eastern approaches to Mobile in the Battle of Spanish Fort, March 26th through April 8th, 9th, 1865. Here, Brigadier General R.L. Gibson, Confederate States Army, engaged more than 20,000 enemy troops in the last days of the war between the states. That's amazing. So, but that's one or two that I wanted to show you. I've got a major one that I'm going to. This is all in a neighborhood, so it's the craziest thing ever. So, but whoops, I had it the wrong way. My bad, y'all. I still haven't got exactly used to this gimbal, so I apologize for that. But this one that I'm going to, these are all little state park markers, which is really, really neat the way they have done this throughout this neighborhood. I mean, they are, oh my gosh, they're everywhere. So this one is a big one, and I'm trying to figure out how to get over there and see it. So I guess I've got to park on the side of the road. So, but they have, like I said, there's all kinds of stuff here to see. So give me a second and I will show you. Oh goodness. I mean, like I said, it's in the neighborhood, so it's the craziest thing ever. So, alright. Here we go on this little adventure. So, gotta get out and walk up, so excuse me. But this is Fort McDermott, and it's the highest point along 2 miles of Confederate battle lines extending east and north. Here 200 soldiers from Georgia, Louisiana, Arkansas held off numerically superior Union force for 13 days and nights in the last battle of the war between the states. I hope these folks don't mind me filming here. They shouldn't. But there it is. So, I'm going to walk up here. No admittance after sundown. No vehicles. This is, let's see. What the world? Oh, there it went. But this is the historic marker. So we're going to walk up here and check this out. It's on private property, it says. So I just spin the camera around when I get to something that's really cool. There's actual earthworks and everything up here. And that's a historic view. Oh, this is steep. I have never been here, which is crazy. And now that I've been doing this YouTube channel, y'all have given me the opportunity to do stuff like this, and I appreciate it. So let me spin it around and I'll show it to you. This is District of Gull. I'm not going to read all that. If y'all want to read it, y'all can pause the video and read it if y'all if y'all want to, I should say. Ooh, I got to start working out. It's steep. Somebody's playing music in the background. There's another marker. It's amazing how they have found all of this stuff. Oh wow, there's still earthworks here. This is crazy. I have never been in here before. Whew. Oh, there's a grave here. Huh. Wow. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but I think that's really neat. It's part of history. Like I've said before, you know, whether you like it or whether you don't, it's still a part of history. You know, the Confederates, they fought for what they thought they believed in, what was right. You know, I didn't agree with the slavery part of it, but you know, it is a part of history. So it's you know, it's one of those things that it's I was actually born in Indiana, but I was down here, born in Indiana in Portage. But the thing about it is, I've been here since I was 2. So Alabama's my home. The South is my home. And it's one of those things where, you know, slavery exists back then, and unfortunately it was a sad thing, and it was never a good thing, but it was a way of life back then. And it was just one of those things that it was not unusual. So like I said, it was a way of life, and can't fault them for that, because I mean, it was a different era back then. So sorry for the sun glare, but you know, this is my favorite part of war era history, or you know, Civil War was just always an amazing thing to me. And this is what else is crazy. There is a house at the back of this park, and that's amazing to me. And just can't believe it. It's wild. But, you know, like I said, this is history, and it should be taught in schools. All we see is what's in schools is, you know, a lot of BS. Now, don't take that wrong when I say BS. It's stuff that should be never forgotten. Slavery is part of history. Should never be forgotten. The men that died, I mean, like I said, you know, all of this negativity about the Confederate flag and all of that stuff, y'all got to wake up. Not everybody. I'm just, you know, some people are just, you know, down on things and try to erase history. History is what it says. It is history. It should never be forgotten. It should be taught, and we learn from it. Okay. My thing here is, what if they deleted or erased the history of 9/11? I mean, you know, there's one thing right there, you know, that would hurt a lot of people. So, I mean, you know, this is the same way. Don't delete it. Don't erase it. Embrace it. Learn from it. And go on. So, but I mean, it's one of those things that a lot of folks want erased from existence, and I don't agree with that. Ooh, this is steep. So, I mean, it's part of life. We don't live this way. I mean, I've got so many black brothers and sisters that, you know, this is part of who we are, you know. They're some of my best friends. So, you know, that negativity should be given up. So, it's amazing that these earthworks are still here after so many years, you know. But this was a fort. That's crazy. And I've never been back here. Never. and it's in my own backyard. And like I said, this is one of those things where y'all liking this channel makes me want to keep doing stuff that I love, and I'm sure y'all enjoy it, or y'all wouldn't view my channel. So I appreciate y'all for that. And there's one more thing here. This was when all of the statues and all of that negativity in the South about the Confederate flag and all of our monuments for Civil War era soldiers and stuff like that. Well, this man was in downtown Mobile, Alabama, and they have started erecting his statue. They haven't gotten it all over here, but this is Admiral Raphael Sims' base. See how they moved that back here, but that thing is heavy. But they're putting him out here, which I think is a fitting place for him. But he was a commander of the most successful sea raider in history, the CSS Alabama. And I just want to spin it around and show y'all. This is his base to his statue. It is maybe 12 feet tall. It is huge. But I really think it's awesome that they're putting it out here. They haven't put everything on it yet, all the brass and stuff that was on it. But isn't that cool? Yeah, they took all of the plates and all of that stuff off of it. So, but yeah, it's that was erected in 1900. That is wild. So, I mean, it should be preserved. I mean, that's just it's just part of history. Never should be forgotten. This is another point I want to say. All right, and I hope I'm not offending anybody. I'm just telling you how I feel. So, but what if they were to oh Lord, I stepped wrong. What if they were to let's say get rid of Martin Luther King Day, Malcolm X? That's all history. It never should be forgotten. Okay? This is a part of history. It should never be forgotten. Well, I'm going the wrong way. There it is. So, I mean, it's one of those things where it's just history. It never should be forgotten. We should embrace it, like I said, and never forget it. So, this is such a peaceful place. It's overlooking Mobile Bay and a subdivision or neighborhood, but it's beautiful back here. This is a small state park that had no clue that there was anything back here. So, ooh. Oh, if you come out here, watch your step. So, but it's just a beautiful place out here. Man, there is markers everywhere. There's another one. This is the Alabama governors during that time. It's crazy. But yeah, I mean, I enjoy this stuff. Always have. I collect Civil War era memorabilia. Have a pretty good collection of stuff. And it's one of those things that I'll never forget it. So, I mean, it's it's an era that there was a lot of negativity, but it was also an era where it was a, I know it was a, during wartime it was bad, but it's a time, I think I'm an old soul because I would love to live back then. Ooh, they need to fix that. And I would love to see, or been back then just to see it. Which I always say there's a lot of times that back then that I would have loved to have seen. I would have loved to have been around when Jesus Christ was around. So I think all of that would have been amazing to see. And yeah, so all right, well, this one is done. I'm gonna make my hike back out of the woods and head on to the next one, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye bye.